Morning folks. Right, these are our new flowers that have come in. I'm going to be putting them online in the next half an hour. So this is a really quick video for this. And then I'm going to be coming back and showing you how to do I'm just going to share these with you. This is the most beautiful coral colour. Like a bell type flower. I can't remember the name of them, but we've got those in the coral, in the cream, and in the pink, and they are gorgeous. They really are pretty. Love them, and they'll be sold in sets of 12. You'll be getting 12. We've also got these in, which I adore. They're really good flower fillers, and we've got them in the two-tone pink. Well, there's a light pink, dark. 2 shades of light pink and a light and a dark shade. So we've got those. They are gorgeous flowers. And then we've got these with the diamantes and the stamen in. And these I love. I've never had them before. I got them in. They're solid. They're beautiful. Like the old vintage rose. The old English rose. They're just gorgeous. Fab fillers, and then a dusting of white on them if you're doing a project. And then I did get these in because I love these, and I snip them off and I just use them as fillers. All these are good sized 1-inch wide flowers. For fillers, and they're just gorgeous, and they come in a set of 3. You just get 3 like that. And then we've got these as well. These have just arrived in. Now you know we've got the pink ones. Let me just get one so you can see the difference. So there's the pink ones. These are the 20mm, and the cream ones they're like a white, off-white type of thing. But gorgeous. Oh, put that back for you, don't be silly. And the new tassel is stunning. I did start and thought, do you know what, I'll get some new tassels. So it's this one. Isn't it gorgeous? Nice bead caps, pink. Metal tops here, the bead caps, and a beautiful, look, really flowing, beautiful tassel. I won't buy cheaping. I just don't. I can't do it. I have to buy the good stuff. And so we've got those in as well. And grab them while you can, because the last time I bought these, something similar, they sold out. So that's those. Now I'm going to put that back in there, aren't I? Let me see if I will. Although I can use this one myself. But I do want to keep it tidy. So let's have a look, see if we can poke that back in. Get me tweezers, mate. Come on. Oh, see if we can do it that way. Come on. Squash down, mate. You went in first. There we go. Pull it back in. And there you go. And now I'm going to keep that one myself. Although there's plenty, so if you want them, run along and get them. So I'm just going to pop those back in the tub. Right, now what I've got to do is I'm going to share how, and I'm going to use up the bits as well. I'm not going to be cutting loads out. I've just made this. It is really basically a basic cutout. A little bit bigger than the girl, but you can do these any size, and I wanted to do it big enough for you to see. So what I'm going to do now is just take hold of this and redraw what I have to draw. Like I say, you just get the face in like that. With the head. The body. And then we're going to start and get his leg in. We'll do this one a little bit smaller. Let's try. Well, I can bring that in a bit there. That's it. And then obviously we need his other leg there. So I'm just going to cut this to start with. It just takes a little practice to do things like this. But what I might do is, you know, to do some of these templates and put them in the shop, where you can go and buy the boy or the girl, for those who can't do them, because not everybody can do them. Okay. So once we've established the little boy, I'm going to have him that way this time, I think. Like I say, we need to do his foot. Do another one. And all I have to do for that is to draw that onto here. Like that. And then we have enough to glue on. Oops, it is. See, that will go. That one's trimming down a little bit. See, we can do it like that, like he's walking. And first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue that on first. So I'm just going to get a new glue stick. Oh, that's easy. Excuse me. So we just have to glue that in the right place. Like I say, it just looks like he's walking. And then we need an arm, of course, which I'm going to use out of this section. And always save your scraps, because you never know when you're going to need them. And I have plenty of scraps. So, we say this is his arm. Just something very basic. I might do his thumb a little bit bigger than that. And then just do that. Like I say, we can alter the size if we're not happy with it. See? I think that's fine, and what I'm going to do is, with this you have to round it off, and his arm's going to go there. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Now, to cover them, as you can see, we've used dark trousers and a light shirt, which I'm going to do the same again. Now, all you do, and it's really simple, is cut the foam. Mine's already cut from a previous thing I was making. Like that. Press that down firmly. And like I say, I haven't glued it to the end. Then trim that out. Just trim it around as much as you can. I mean, you can use smaller scissors than me and shape it, because that's a little bit rough. Let me just see if I can use these scissors. I'm having real problems seeing things clear. So I'm going to have to book in and get my eyes done at last. I've cut his thumb off now. So I'm not watching what I'm doing, but hey-ho. We've got that. Doesn't matter about his thumb. He doesn't need a thumb. We can do that. Right, so that's his arm done. And now we're going to dress him. Now, I'm just going to cut a piece of this to clothe him. Oh, don't need nowhere near as much as that. So, all you do is across the neck, like that, and then add that on. I'm not going to put it in the middle because there's no point in wasting. Just let that set a minute. And we just start to dress him. Right, I haven't done that all the way because I don't want that all the way. Like that. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then what we do is we're going to attach the arm. Like that. Now we're going to give him a collar, which I've got some of this darker stuff. And I just trim that off. Cut in a shape like that. Yeah, that'll do. It's so easy to do these. I mean, obviously, I'm using... this is a foams, by the way, sorry. You have to do yours a little bit better than mine. But, oh, yeah. There we go. I'm just going to trim that down. That's a bit better for me. Right, so we've done that. Then we need a little tiny bit for his sleeve. And I don't want them too wide. The cuff on his sleeve. So you've got that. And then we're going to need his trousers. Now, I can, and I'm going to, take that up a little bit. That's a little bit too long. I want him to have some trousers on. And for his trousers, we've got this. So I need to take that bit of pin out. And I'm just going to glue that on to start with. just attaching them together, and he's going to have a belt on as well. So we turn this around. Now I'm going to let it out a little bit at the bottom section. So you don't want them straight. And we need to take that up around that section. See, like that. And then this piece, we shall glue that on and then cut to measure for that leg. I'm just going to do it like that to start with. Just pin it on. Then I follow the contour of that one while it's still wet enough to move about, like that. I'm going to have to give him like that, and then like that, and there it is. I mean, you can put that first and then stick underneath, but you want it to lay as flat as possible. Now I've just got one of these bits of strips that I've got left, and I probably won't need any more than that. Yeah, I don't think I do. So what I'm going to do is just put it across the top there. Snip that. Like I said, these are so easy to make. And then I take my black felt, but you can do whatever you want. If you've got a black piece of this, then you can use that. Go over it again. Like that. I've got a little bit of silver pen, which can make it look like it's got a buckle on. He's got a button on there. Now we want to do him a cap. So just taking, because you don't want too much, so there's no point in wasting. Yeah, that'll do. Just put him his cap on. Like that. Just trim it round to match his head. See, like that. And then we need the peak. So I've got a little bit left here. I'm going to use for a peak. Like that. Now I can just peel that back. I left it open a little bit to put the cap on. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue there. And then I can shape his peak however I want it. Like that. And I just used the pen. Oh, I put a bobble on as well, didn't I? Yeah. So just take a small piece, and we're just going to cut a really small circle from it best we can. That'll do. Dab of glue. On goes the bobble section. And then you can draw on I might do it in a pencil. Where's my pencil? Let me shake that a bit. Just to make it look a bit more natural. And then, like I say, you can alter them yourself by adding bits in. Now, what I'm going to do is, yeah, I think I'll just do this. Just for decoration, nothing more. You can put a dot there. I'm going to put a black dot there, and that's his belt. And then his shoes. You just, let me take that off there. So basically, it's just how you want it to be. And it does, you know, take a little bit of practice, but I'm sure you will come up with something that suits you. I am going to put that back on there. I like that. And we'll probably put a little button on here. Now, you've got to do his hair. And what I did was I took some thread. Like this. It's a multicoloured thread. So you're getting the shading as well. And I just wrap that around my fingers. A couple of times. Well, a few times. Cut it. So I had a straight line like that, not curved like I've got at the moment. And then I lifted this up because you can with foam, it'll be fine, right? And all I did was I put a speck of glue in there and then popped in my hair. And just pop it in until you're happy that you've got enough. Like that. Right. You can do this for the girl as well. Oh God, I can't stand these strands. I'm trying to work. So I'm just letting that settle. And then what you do is you shape the hair. And depending on how long you want it, because you can bend this back and shape it again a bit more. And depending on how long you want it, you can give him some hair. I'm just going to take that off because no boy has hair like that. Not as close as that. There we go. You can shape it a little bit. Yeah. I'm quite happy with that. Let me move all this out the way. Oh look, he's got a brother. But do you see what I mean? Just play around with them, and use whatever. Even if you've just got a nice fabric, just cut it into shape. Put it on and then cut it. You know. But yeah, I mean, we could even do him some turn-ups. Let's see what he looks like with some turn-ups on. Not turnips, turn-ups. God. Right, let's just have a look. I think the little one will put some turn-ups on. Just because we can. They do look like vintage dolls, don't they? So just pop that on and pop that on there. Like that. And mine, you don't trim them off wrong. Like me. Do it that way, Fee. Ah, there you go. He's got some turn-ups on his trousers. And they're great. They're not bad for card toppers, and that you've made it yourself, and that's the whole thing. I'm just going to glue that down now. Because I bent that, didn't I? Yeah. And I think that's good. Practice makes perfect. If I was spending a long time on them and doing the right materials and whatnots, then I, you know, they would look a lot better. But I'm not. See. Okay. I'll do them there as well because he's got a button shirt there. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care and I'll speak to you all soon. Have a go. You can do what you like with them. Bye-bye for now.